Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik and welcome back to more of Minecraft Hardcore. You may notice, but we've changed the state of shaders. I've done it in a bit to try and improve the performance and stop the stuttering. If you're wondering which ones we're using in particular, we've swapped from using SUS to BSL, so let me know what you guys think of these. If you have any other suggestions which are a bit more lighter than SUS and can maintain a stable frame rate, I'm not too sure how I feel on them. The sand's a bit bright and there's some weird stuff going on with that mushroom there, but it runs stably and it still looks pretty damn nice, so yeah. I'm happy to swap them from time being, but if any of you guys have some decent suggestions, they look good, but they won't kill my PC, then do let me know, because I am interested in hearing them. Yeah, it just does seem a little bright, but I won't complain. I have to say, though, it does give an entirely new lease of life to our area. Like, it's different, but I like it. Like, it's very... it's not too far of a departure from vanilla, but it's just... It's got an extra little bit of added flair. Again, this area in here... I like it very much. So, with that said, not sure what that was, but we're just gonna sweep that one under the rug. Oh, is it is that the trade-off? It looks good, but is it messing with my audio? Yeah, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, luckily the music should drown that out. If it gets super bad, I'll just take out the audio. But we're continuing in on our little home improvement thing. I was thinking of doing a mining episode, but I figured no. Look, I got some dignity in me. I gotta get the words out eventually. Get the chest to open eventually too. Thank you. But yeah, no, I figured that we'll continue on our little home improvement journey because honestly, why not? I think we need 7 chests, but yeah, no. Fun fact: we never actually finished expanding these out. As there is truly no time like the present, I figure we may as well just get straight down to it. Because yeah, the plan was always to expand these guys, and I just never got through to it. But I do want to try and work on making this place look, dare I say, appealing. Shocker, I know. I want my own home to look nice. But yeah, no, it's it definitely could do with some improvements. So I figure a good place to start is actually expanding these guys out, so we know what we're working with, where we're working with, all that good stuff. And yeah. No, this is like the main thing which I've been putting off. Because sunset does look nice. But, yeah, no, I've been putting this off for a while, so I would like to, ideally, crack this out this episode, because I always said I wanted to do something fancy with these guys, but this is like the moment for us to go let loose with it. We also need to figure out what we're doing with this area and how high the ceiling's got to be for certain areas, so we'll crack it in due time, but here is the main focus for now. I'll throw a torch here, just for the sake of keeping things lit. But we're going to sit down, and at the end of this episode, we're going to have cracked this, because we can. But first things first, we'll next point out what blocks I would like to consider off limits. Dark oak off limits, because we've used it up here as stone bricks. Spruce, not spruce, oak, birch, I suppose spruce down there. And this slate thing and cobble also off limits, as is red carpet and concrete. So basically, we need to come up with something new and good looking from what we've got in here. Or something that immediately strikes me as, that's the one. So, yeah, we've got ourselves a challenge. But it should be fun little localized episodes. So, on the agenda immediately, I'm thinking maybe lapis, maybe not lapis. We have also this. I was half thinking we could just do red concrete powder, which, if I look at my stone chest, we do have a fair bit. We could potentially experiment with that, because I do believe we've got some... Okay, it's going dark, but we can just quickly slip out and just nab a tiny bit. I know I said I was going to make a flower farm, actually, but allow me to scratch myself on that for the time being. We'll leave those there. Yeah, nah. Let's get rid of these guys, which won't notice. 24 should be enough if I make it out of multiple blocks. But, yeah, no, I said I'd make a flower farm. We'll do that in a future episode. For the time being, I would just like to try and mess around. Red concrete powder. Oh, come on. I hate the fact it cycles and you've got to wait for it to spam all your stuff in. It's like, ugh, game, why must you do me so? But, yeah, if we do this, that, it should generate just enough for 24. So, if we use this correctly, we should be able to maybe get something going here. So, with that said, where's important to cover? Because we'll probably, yeah, whatever I've dug out is probably where we're going to be looking at stuff. So the ceiling I feel can be different, but in terms of a wall, would concrete powder work? That's kind of my main question. So, let's experiment with here. That doesn't look half bad. So we'll do it back here, and we can always dig up concrete powder if it isn't going to look too nice. So I think we'll go and we'll set it in. we'll set it in, we'll actually stick to it, and we'll do it. So, yep, it plays funny occasionally, concrete powder, but this is the last layer we need. I think we'll have enough, actually. Yeah, this is exactly 3 wide, I think, so we should actually be able to put it straight to the ceiling, which is pretty good. We've got some left over if we need to experiment with any other ideas, which we do. But when it comes to lighting, me gusta, that actually looks pretty nice. So that's done pretty much. That was the difficult part, figuring out a highlight colour, but you know, I'm a sucker for concrete, and it does kind of match the theme. And we did accidentally dig up a torch, though. It's like, ugh, it was on point to happen, but still. Oh, okay, apparently we knocked off 3 torches, so a bit less weather than I thought. But yeah, no, we got that done, which is pretty cool. Then, do we have any stone bricks left? Because I said specifically, you know, stone bricks are off the table, but if I can cut them into a more, like, if we experiment with these, how would that look? Like, I ain't using them for much else. Could I, in theory, do this and make it look... If this looks decent, I will be in shock. But that doesn't look too bad. It's very generic, but maybe that'll work better for 4, actually. Bizarre, like, change of pace, but maybe that would just work better for the 4. Yeah, I've been kind of struggling to figure out where the pick is meant, like, not pick, but this is meant to end, but I think having that as an endpoint would actually be pretty... maybe on it, so... yeah, we'll see. This is all just spitballing design. Like, I have a feeling that'll probably end up being the title of this episode, or something similar, you know, spitball design, see... just gonna throw ideas back and forth and see what fits. Because you never know. You really do not know. I mean, that might just be me being chronically disorganized, but throw these guys down. I like that. That looks better because it's less pronounced and it's like, okay, the floor's just working. Well, yeah, the floor's just working. Of course the floor bloody works. What else is it going to do? Although, quick brief thought. Just do this. I think that could work. Again, I also want to experiment with this room here. Like, it's kind of a 2-for-1 double bill episode, but I would like to do that. And then we'll sort out this area, because I think if we can sort this out, we can start contemplating the entrance to this room again. It was kind enough to kind of give us, or present itself to us so we can dig out some gravel and stuff, but I think a room going there would honestly be a nice kind of end to the whole saga. Then also just to kind of, you know, go rearrange everything else. But, so we need white concrete powder there. I assume white concrete powder here. Do we just kind of end it like that? I know these two will be here for definite, because that's kind of a given with the pattern, but do we just rotate it in? I think that's for the best, honestly. And then we kind of have that transition to that there. So then that will make the path 3 wide from here on out, which I'm not the biggest fan of. So could we, in theory, do that? Would that work? Keyword, would that work? But more importantly, yes it would, because we've got exactly 3 red concrete powder left that if we throw down, extends this room ever so much more, so the little path is forced into this area. Which means, yes, Zombie, I get your present. Which means, yes, okay, I like that. My brain's operating, woohoo. Okay, well, first things first though, I am not doing any concrete stuff until I grab all this gravel. Because gravel's a limited resource, and also it's hard to come by, so if I can get some straight at my fingertips, I will. Make sure to throw a torch down here just so the mobs spawn and cause a racket, but generally, rather confident in this. I like this. This series has been less like hardcore survival and stuff, and more so just, can I survive? But the thing is I'm kind of just chilling with it. It's been fun. It has admittedly been quite the fun challenge, so yeah. And I think is that, yes, and this is where the doors are, so I'll leave that in place, but if we throw that down, then we should just be able to, we'll ditch some cobble, because, I mean, do we need cobble, really? No. But if we do that, that should allow us just enough space to go place down our kind of continued path. Okay, so, again, the kind of through-line path we've got going on here, not completely failing me. Again, okay, I'm running out of spots for all the stuff I've dug up, but throw that down, do that, and we'll just dig this out to be a bit more concrete, because right now it's quite claustrophobic. If we say, do that, yeah, just dig this area out. We'll consider the height later, might extend it, but I like this. Again, we just get the white in on here too. Again, main difficulty that I've had for the last few episodes has been generally just trying to come up with a way I can make the entrance to this last room I want to build look natural. Does it look natural? Arguably, we could... Theoretically, we could just move this forward and turn that into more of a direct corner. Like, that may work, so... I'll mess with it. I'll mess with it. And also, I've got chests here. I've talked about it. We'll just move those there. But, right, let's see. White concrete. If we just throw you there, that looks a lot better. And then we just got to bring that forward one. And then, yeah, I suppose we've got to do more with the walls here, but not awful. Anyway, still got to put ceiling in there. I don't think I forgot that, but we'll make it work. And we'll just extend this a little bit more, purely because I want to get rid of this solid concrete in my inventory for the sake of, like, keeping things clear. But, ooh, you know, it's like, you know, I was not even thinking of, you know, picking up any iron in this episode, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. What do we throw out? Do we need a door? Not really, so, yeah, let's do that. And again, because it's already dry, don't have to worry about filling that in. Look at me, on top of the world as ever. We'll move this though. Naughty. Stowing away. We will throw this here. Again, I might move these guys just one to the left for the time being. Yeah, that could work. That will work. And nab you, throw you here, and then just again mine these guys up to be one more to the left. And I think honestly we've got a little bit of a placement. Like it's not gonna be amazing, obviously, but again, throw the coal back in. Did you just clip through the 4? That right? Yep. Nice going, game. But yeah, this isn't too bad actually. This is going pretty well, all things considered. So, although for the time being, I'm gonna throw away some of this like stuff because I do not need it. And yeah, no, we really need to clean out our inventory because why am I carrying so much stuff? Although, yeah, you know, you can get smelted because I like XP. And do we have any coal? We do have coal. Okay, we're on. Okay, we'll throw the rest of that back in. And mob drops here. Why do I not empty my pockets? Easiest thing in the world to do. Food. Throw you in there. Again, we don't really need too much. We'll just chuck the rest of that in there. And would you look at that? Lo and behold, remember to throw the actual remaining ores in. Done. So was it really that difficult for me, brain? Really? Right. Either way, now I've actually got space in my inventory, I would like to go make 4 more chiseled stone brick. Is that what it's called? Chiseled? Yeah, chiseled stone bricks. Maybe I'll make some more of these. Maybe if I make... I'll make 3 and then I'll specifically leave 1. Because I know how I act. I know I'll use basic stone bricks more than I will this, but that is not half bad. In fact, this looks pretty snazzy. Not sure what I'm doing with that wall though, because that faces the outside. That's a problem for future me. But yes, no. So that does mean I know what I want to do here though, because I know for this room specifically I want the ceiling raised, and then in here I don't know what I want the ceiling to do. I've got enough smelted stone to bring it back down if needs be, but yeah, no. So what are we doing for the ceiling then? Because we got that. It's like I want something kind of low key. I know I said wood was off limits, but maybe I can't. Spruce, is that specifically 4 more spruce than I actually have required? But would spruce work? I know we've used spruce and oak here, but would spruce blend with that? I don't know. Like my brain's saying it's a test at the least. I don't know if it is, but dark oak also is a bit too light. Throw oak down just for comparison, and I don't think birch will work, but yeah, no, birch is immediately off the table. Like, we could use oak, but it just seems generic. I think spruce is our best shout. I know I said I didn't want to use spruce, but I think for the bottom floor, we'll write it off as like a reoccurring motif type deal. And you noisy man, you're keeping me up all night. But, you know, yeah, sure. We planted some spruce trees around here. Look at me remembering when I put stuff in my own base. Who would have thought? I see you. I don't think you can actually approach me right now because of the sun. So, joke's on you. And you know what? Actually, I'll try and I'll kill you purely. Okay, don't trample my crops. I'll be angry if you do. Thank you. Oh, I need to enslave some villagers to replant automatically for me. But yes, I would rather not like to have to go searching for spruce logs. So thank you. I swear I planted a 4x4 spruce tree somewhere around here, but did that ever come to fruition? Nah, got another spruce sapling over there which hasn't germinated. Yeah. Okay, well, get ourselves some extra wood. Play around with that. Throw it down, because already I can feel this starting to come together, like, concerningly so. Which got all the planks. That looks good. That really does look good. That was just a matter of this, because... Okay, you know what? This is This is good. We're at the 15-minute mark. We've we've made significant progress on the house, and these new shaders are making things 10 times more enjoyable. But this is the issue, right? This cliff face. Because if I was to dig out, even just one block, we're outside. So the question is, what's more important, keeping the natural feel of this place, or making in there look actually, you know, cohesive and tolerable? And it's like, yeah, I suppose we do need to make a little bit more. How much more do we need to make? 12? Okay, we can make 12 more. We'll get 3 roses. Wait, no, do I need 12? No, I need 2. I'm losing it. I'm old, I'm delirious, I'm barely awake. He says, I've drank 24 ounces of G Fuel today, so if you want to know the commentaries on point for once, there you go. But yeah, no, so... Right, oh, okay, again. Weird little bits of lag, but we'll cope. I swear, yeah, I do have more than that. So we'll make this for the time being. But, yeah, no, my main thought is just, can we rearrange outside to hide this? Because, I'm sorry, that looks like piss. That just doesn't look good, so... We're just going to dig it up. And we're going to make we're just going to change the outside to look how we want it to look, because... I'm sorry? This just looks better. Like, we'll go, I say color it in. It's like, it's not a jigsaw puzzle, but, you know, me do me, I guess. But, yeah, no, do that. Like, okay, ignoring how it looks outside, inside, that looks really nice. Like, really super nice. So I want to stick with it, obviously. But, you know what, this gives us a chance, actually, to kind of flex how much we know. So I'll nick some sand, and I've already got some gravel, and I've got some dirt, but I would like some more, which, yeah, I got some more. So you know what? Challenge accepted, game. My objective is quite literally to terraform this into looking natural, which is a bit harder than I thought it would be, but I know for a fact all of this needs to be covered up immediately. That is the starter condition, right? Not amazing, but we'll get there. I have 55 sand, so I'm thinking maybe we just jut this out some more, honestly. Like, so we could have obviously pop that up some, but maybe something like that could work. I am just spitballing, but you know, I don't think that'll work. The sharp drop-off has kind of always been constant, but... And then I'm thinking we just kind of interject this with a little bit of sand, like that. Yeah, that can work. It's like, yeah, check it out, this beach extends and stuff. Like, how's that look from afar? That looks a bit... Okay, yeah, well, that really doesn't help my case. Maybe we could expand up there, actually. Chance. But yeah, maybe we do have it continue on a little bit. Maybe that's for the best? I think maybe having like 1 or 2 parts of this that are jutting out on this level, then maybe they're there. They're there. I know this is like me actually burning my sand supply, which I was like boasting like, oh yeah, we got sand last episode, but does that look good? Does that not look good? Is there something I need to cut back? If any of you guys are actually good at designing things in this game, let me know. Maybe we remove these. Maybe that, This feels too bulky. Like, I like the fact this is thin is the thing. So I think... having that as a step up just feels like a bit of a cop out, so we won't do that. And I think, yeah, no, having that bulking just isn't doing it for me. So I think maybe we do just go back to the original plan, or maybe what goes around the corner does just kind of end abruptly, like here. It's like, yeah, okay, that's it, and then it goes into like high things. Like again, I'm more concerned about the angle from here. Like, does that work? Do I buy that as, oh yeah, that's just how it naturally looks? Still no. Still no, we need a bit of natural stone. Okay, we're gonna crack this. We're gonna crack this. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe... Okay, I'm gonna be sparing with this, but I think maybe that. Well, that's a bit more of like a pattern to it, but it works. Like maybe I do just have it overbear all the way into the stand. Like, yeah, so it'd make more sense for the stone to be under and then put the sand on top. Yeah, okay. And then have that as like a layer on top. That works. And then, yeah, if we just cut this back to be more thin and then we still have our little step up here, that's not awful. That's actually pretty damn good. So I think, yeah, we'll throw all this back in because I'm not letting my inventory get as full as it was before. But that isn't awful. In fact, I think it's pretty good because now throw a torch back on. That looks pretty nice. Again, we really need more torches. You're done smelting, so I'll throw some more stuff in. But I would also like, okay, you know, we'll mess around. We'll smell some of the small quantities of stuff. But I need more torches. I burn through them concerningly quickly. It's like, oh, I need infinite coal. I am aware I need to go mining next episode. But yeah, no, I'm pretty content with how this is looking, though. Like, it looks nice. It feels like a nice hallmark. Like, now when you come in, there's something that actually looks good. Again, I'm not sure what I'm doing about this part. I think replacing all this and pushing the whole thing up might be a bit of a stretch. So maybe that wall specifically may still continue to be stone, which honestly I'm fine with because it goes kind of okay enough with the concrete. So, oh, see, this is why smelting small quantities of stuff is a pain in the ass. But yeah, bar that, other things we need to do. Maybe a ceiling in here. Not sure if I'm going to raise it up or not. Other room in there. And then, of course, decorating all this with black slate, which, again, I'm going to get when I go digging. And this time I will look up the optimal Y level to go dig at, because I'm aware that'll work out better. But, okay, you finish. I'll throw in the copper and I'll be off to the races. I'll throw you in the ore chest for the time being. Ramble until the end of the recording. It's like, I suppose while we're on that topic, though, I'm not sure what I'm doing with here. Like, I could expand it to be 3 wide and have it be a really thin through line of, the blue carries on. But I don't know. I may just put wood down as a floor, which, concerningly, I don't think is something I've done it here, but, it's something I've done less than I think. Again, I've tried to stay away from wood and, like, test myself almost to use different blocks, and it's honestly been pretty cool, like, getting my creativity going. Like, I didn't imagine I'd be able to make something that looks this good, but, I really don't want to die in this series now, because I'm actually building some, like, decent stuff. Like, I'll say it, this is a base I'm slowly but surely becoming proud of in design-wise. Like, yeah, this room is, like, nice and cozy. I love the direction I took with it. Upstairs, you got the bedroom, and it's, like, it just, it's nice. And the stone ceiling actually somehow brings it together. And then you've got this room. We'll figure out what goes in this room in due time. And I'm not sure if white and black or white and yellow was a smart move, but you know what? Like I said, learning. I went into designing this house, I'm pretty sure, with like the entire precondition of I'm not good at designing, so to see it kind of coming together is pretty nice, honestly. That's been pretty cool. And I'll consider what to do with that. We'll do that in like maybe an episode 2, 3 at the most. We'll get that done. Get a bunch of deep slate next episode and we'll do it there. But in you go, stack of raw copper. I've smelted all my small quantities of stuff, so I think we can just leave it to it. And why is there a bed in the ores stuff? I mean, just throw it in misc. I'm weird, but that is me done. So I think I'm going to end this one here. Again, I'm completely chuffed with this. I need to take a thumbnail of this because this just looks good. Oh yeah. Shout out to the new shaders though. Again, if you've got any other suggestions, maybe we'll make this like an ongoing thing where we test out shaders you guys suggest in due time. But no, if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It'll help us a bunch, lets me know some more of this, and all of that good stuff. So if you heard voices in the background, people just going, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully my noise gate will catch them, but if not, I apologise. But until next time, all said, all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name has been Neremik. And also as an aside, thank you for the amazing support view-wise this series has been getting. It's insane to see it popping off, but I'm glad you guys are enjoying. And yeah, peace out.